Yellow Productions presents the creation story behind Yellow Productions travel guides. I'm Chris.
And Cover.
And in the spirit of Comic-Con, which we just went to last weekend, and superheroes, we are going to tell you the creation story about where Yellow Productions come from. Now, I'm going to tell you, buckle your seatbelts because you're in for a bumpy ride. This story starts back when I was 16, and you're going to wonder, what the heck does this story have to do with Yellow Productions? But hang on, and you'll see at the end, it's actually a really good story. So, this is the fade back to when I was 16. I don't have a really good special effects department, so now I'm 16, and I'm driving my first car, which is a 1986 Honda Accord that is silver. And my 1986 Honda Accord silver, I'm driving it back on Labor Day weekend from In-N-Out Burger, which is one of my favorite burger restaurants. I'm driving down the street, there's a car in front of me. The car in front of me pulls over to the side of the road and stops. I go by this car decides, right as I'm going by, is an excellent time for them to make a U-turn into the side of my car. T-bones my car spins around, their bumper flies off. One block away, there were 3 California Highway Patrol cars filming an episode of The Real Stories of the California Highway Patrol. They came over with their cameras and lights. They told me to stay in the car because they heard the accident. They went over to the other person in the car and they were very interested in this other person in the car. Why were they so interested? Well, they were over there for about 30 minutes. Turns out she was an exotic dancer from one of the local strip clubs that had had just a little too much to drink that evening. And so they arrested her for intoxicated driving under the influence. And they told me, hey, here's our information, because this is a drunk driving case, it's obviously their fault. So just call your insurance, give them this case information, they'll come out and take care of it. So I drive my car home, kind of limping because it's been T-boned. I have the insurance adjusters come out, they take a look at my car. They look at my car and they say, your car is totaled. It's only worth like $3,000, it's a used car. So we can either give you $3,000 and we'll take the car, or we'll give you $2,900 and you can keep the car. So I took the $2,900, kept the car. I took it down to some of the junkyards that are in South San Diego and got a new front panel from one car, a rear panel from a different car. So now I'm driving a car that is silver, red, and blue. So I'm driving this like clown car around. So now I have to go get the car painted. So I take the car to a paint shop, and I get to the paint shop, and at this point I really had no idea what color I was going to paint my car. I just knew that the 3 colors weren't really in. I probably could have started the trend, silver, red, and blue, but I guess I wasn't that much of a trendsetter at that time. I wanted it to be one monochromatic color. So at the paint shop, I get there and say, hey, I want to paint the car. They then ask me the question, what color would you like it? And I'm like, that's a really good question. So they say, well, we got a board here that has colors. Which one of these colors do you want? And I'm looking up at the board, having just got into an accident with a drunk driver, and thinking to myself, what is a color that somebody will see me in? And that color is yellow. So I picked yellow for my car, which has started a theme in my cars, that the car I have today, it's a Lexus IS300 that is also yellow. Yes, Lexus came in yellow for 2 years, in 2001 and 2002. So if you're in Southern California and you see a yellow Lexus on the streets, might be me. How did the website get its name? Well, I was registering a website, and yellow is something I can remember because I have a yellow car. People often call me yellow. People see me and say, hey, yellow. And so I went to register a domain name. Well, yellow with 1 W is taken, but yellow with 2 W's, that's not taken. And so I registered yellow.net. That's where I got the name for the website. That's where I originally started posting Yellow Productions travel videos as like MPEGs that my friends and family could download. When I went to register a YouTube channel back in 2008, I was kind of like, well, let's color my car, let's name my website, so Yellow Productions Travel Guides it is. And I will tell you, the one error that I made in this folly was the first few years on YouTube, I was wondering, I tell people, it's yellow with 2 W's, you can find my channel, and nobody could ever find my channel because YouTube would auto-correct everything that people type in. When they type in yellow with 2 W's, YouTube would come back and say, well, that must be yellow with 1 W. You must have spelled that incorrectly. So some years ago, I actually changed the official channel name, if you search for it, to just 1 W, so that when people can search, they can actually find it. But that's why it's called Yellow Productions. That's why it's yellow. Some people who are the trolls that are on YouTube, and if you are one of those trolls, please don't leave me a stinky comment below, but the trolls have said, Chris, you know, your channel name is really racist, you know, because it's yellow, and you do a lot of videos about Asia. And I will tell you, you can come and see my yellow car if you want to. That's where it comes from. So, there you go. That is our creation story. We hope you enjoyed this video. And Topher wants to say thank you very much for watching us. Thank you very much for supporting Yellow Productions. And keep up the traveling. Have a great one, everybody. Bye-bye.